Good evening.
Good evening. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Oh, good. How was your day? How was yesterday? We missed you yesterday.
Yes, yes. I was. I, I had a problem with my
Really?
job.
But
Yes.
it was not so
All the
difficult.
week, the same topic. All day, all week, the same topic. Yeah. For
Okay, not difficult. Was not difficult.
yes, very difficult.
Okay.
For uh, many people are for
Mm-hmm.
extranjeros,
Oh, foreigners. For
foreigners.
foreign, yes,
Okay.
foreigners.
Yeah, for foreigner
So
people.
so they
Uh,
are
uh,
foreign people.
yes, about their documents for work in El Salvador.
Okay. So
Uh-huh.
it's like you have people from other countries and they want to
Yes,
work in El Salvador.
yes,
Really?
from Mexico, from Guatemala. Uh, they are developers software, but uh, 60 years old. Yeah,
Like
for
old people.
yeah, for one language very difficult. This language use the bank. The bank use that language in El Salvador. El Salvador,
Only few people.
yes, only few people.
Okay.
Yes, many
But it's
people
good.
from Guatemala, from Honduras. Okay, I'm employed. Okay, come to El Salvador.
And it's like but they had to come to El Salvador or it's
Yes,
like
no,
they
no,
come to El Salvador.
come to El Salvador. Yes, but
Okay.
we don't have any problems. Yeah,
I see. I imagine.
yes,
So welcome back then. I have Christian, Maurice, and Mariela. Welcome back. I hope you have a nice day, right? Good. I hope you'll have a nice day. Maurice, how was your day? Oh, good.
Hello. The Wednesday are a difficult day for me. There is a lot of task Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays, I see. All right, good. And Christian, how about you? Did you have an easy Wednesday or was it like very busy?
Easy, teacher. Tranqui in my work.
Relax at
Relax,
work.
relax on the work.
Okay, very nice. And Mariela, always busy, right? Sorry. Uh-huh.
No,
Always.
it's
Mhm.
so-so. No, no busy, no easy, more or less.
Okay, right. It's just the common routine, right? Nice. Good. I had Xavier. Good. Nice shirt. Yeah, but the color is not green. That's Santa Tecla. Green is Santa Tecla. The slogan, yes, but the color is not. Must be
It, it,
orange and black.
it should be orange and black, right?
Yeah, it should be. Yes. But anyway, good. So Maurice is Aguilucho, I think. No? Yes. He's from San
Yes,
Miguel, so you have to defend the colors.
yes,
Here, like Mr. Gamero is like Aliancista, right? Yeah, I think yes. As well as Rafael and Mariela, good. Christian, the majority here, San Salvador. But
No, I'm fascist.
oh, really? Are you from Santa
Yes,
Ana?
yes. I was
Oh,
born in Santa Ana, and when I have 3 years, I translate San Salvador.
I
But
moved
my
to San
my
Salvador.
ho- my heart is in Santa Ana,
Okay.
and I support it fast.
And then right now, but you live right now in San Salvador.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. And Rafael, do you have any preference? Do you like sport? Rafael, do you like sports? Soccer?
I like some football and basketball. The football I like is Spanish league.
Spanish league. Okay.
Yes.
How about the Salvadorian one?
uh, mm, well,
More or
no,
less.
no,
Not that much.
no,
Yes.
not much.
Okay. Yes. It's good, right? It's interesting. The Spanish league, but Sky is so expensive. It's very expensive. That okay, good. So welcome. Now I have most of you. Yes. Please at least try to keep your camera, or sometimes if you turn on your cameras, it's okay. But the audio, right? So we can be like, because sometimes I am calling or asking questions, and I feel like the person is not in the class. So then we can have the audio at least. So then I can see you. And the idea is to participate. Remember that English is about participating. English is about talking to another person. It's about responding. Only listening, it doesn't help that much. Here in El Salvador, we have, this is a problem that we have. A lot of people understand. When people is watching, when someone is watching a movie, they understand. They have like logic. But the problem is speaking, right? Okay, tell me what you understood. It's like, I understand, but I can't speak. But the idea is to communicate, right? That's why it's necessary to participate and ask questions. And don't expect, like, for example, the teacher to ask directly, okay, Xavier, okay, Natalia. Whenever there's an open question, so that's open for everybody. You need to have, what is it? We need to have proactive. This one, proactiveness. In English, you need to be proactiveness, right? And participate and talk. Or for example, if there's a conversation in English or something, practice, because that's the way. That's the only way. Yes. So yes. So we need to have at least the camera, or sometimes if you don't have the camera, but the audio, so I can listen that you're there. So to practice today, we're gonna do some things, and we're gonna talk about a little bit about some manners, good manners and bad manners, and things that we should do and things that we shouldn't do, especially in the um, working environment. For example, let me see. I think Andrea, welcome, Andrea. Is it cold in your place? Is it cold?
Qué pena.
Yeah, look like you it's very cold, so you're wearing a sweater.
Sorry. Lo que pasa es que venía en el carro y estaba súper helado.
Okay.
Y ahorita acabo de venir y me moría del frío.
It was very cold. Yeah, not a problem.
Qué pena.
We have
No, why? There's no way to be ashamed, right? No, why not? We are at home, right? So right now, everybody should be like comfortable with short sandals, right? If you put a picture of all of you, like in sandals with shorts, we are at home, not a problem. We're showing only this part. Yes. And then the rest is relax. And some other students, even they are from their bed, in their bed, taking classes in their bed. It's okay, no problem. That's the new modality that we have now. Good. So as I said, today we're going to talk about some etiquettes and manners. Manners, and also some here, policies. What are policies? Xavier, what is a policy? What is a policy? What is some policies? Xavier, what is that?
I don't know.
Policies, some jobs policies, some companies policies.
No, Now I understand. I think some rules that companies has to have to follow to.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Gamero.
Políticas.
Políticas. All right. From a company. So that's what we're gonna things that we should
You
do in one company. Uh-huh.
should do
It,
política.
yeah, the things that we should do or things that we shouldn't do at all, right? For example, let me see. Raise your voice to your superior. Let me see. Raise your voice. We should or we shouldn't raise your voice to a superior, like your immediate supervisor. Do you think that you should or you shouldn't?
You shouldn't.
Of course not, right? You shouldn't, right? Like raise your voice. Good. How about let me see. Like here, let me give you another things like get get drunk in the working time. We shouldn't, or we should, or we shouldn't, or we better not get
It
drunk.
depends.
It depends.
I'm
Okay.
kidding.
Yeah, all right. I believe you about it. Okay, get drunk, right? Imagine, Jamie, what happened if in your company there's someone gets very drunk, someone gets to work very drunk.
My boss, wow,
Hmm. What will happen? What
return
to
your
the house?
house.
It will send you
Yes,
back to the house.
you put advertisement or
A warning, a warning
warning in your
profile.
experience. Uh-huh. I know.
Exactly, right? Good. So
Yep.
things that in this case we shouldn't do. We shouldn't go to work drunk. Now we shouldn't, right? Well, I don't know if the people that drink or when people go in a terrible like a hangover. You can see that hangover. Hangover. What is that, Michael? What is a hangover?
Yes, teacher.
What is hangover? A hangover.
Hangover.
A hangover.
Let me see.
No? Any idea with a hangover? For example, you have maybe Saturday at night, right? A crazy night with your friends, drinking alcohol, tequila, beers, and all kind of alcohol. The next day, people feel
Vaca soup.
terrible, right? A headache, stomach ache, a fever, vomiting, everything. So they have a terrible hangover. What is it?
Resaca.
Okay, good. So I think that yes, some companies they're very strict that we shouldn't go to work in a hangover mood, right? That's bad. That's not good. For example, if you are in a formal environment, there are some things that we should do and that we shouldn't. We had a case once, for example, imagine a teacher, a female teacher, wearing everything black. It's a style, right? It's okay, no problem. Here black, the eyeshadow here black, the lips black, everything was black. It was like a, how can I tell you, like this gothic style. And it's okay, well, we respect, but in a formal being a teacher, so that sorry, but you can't, you shouldn't dress like that teaching. So you can go home and change your clothes or change your makeup, right? Policies, we have some
How,
policies.
how do you say when you can have a relationship in this
Okay,
place?
good, yes, thank you. Good. How about some affairs? Affairs, we should or we shouldn't, or we better not. Affair,
We,
what is an affair?
uh,
Uh-huh.
we shouldn't.
We shouldn't.
Not better.
Oh, we better not, right? We better not. An
Better.
affair is like a romantic and secret relationship inside the company, right? Like an adventure, right? Right there, right? Undercover. Yes, we should or we shouldn't?
We shouldn't.
We shouldn't? Yes, we shouldn't. Depending, right? Some companies are very
Company.
strict. Yes.
Yes.
Based on the policies, you can be fired. Yes. Yes, it depends.
Correct.
It's correct. So yes, yes, so we have a lot of policies. How about, for example, imagine that we are in a very important meeting. Tell me the things that we should and we shouldn't do in a meeting. It's open to everybody. Tell me. In a meeting, in a reunion, all the company is in a meeting. What are the things that we should and we shouldn't do?
You shouldn't speak loud. Speak loud.
Exactly. Very nice. It's open to everybody.
Shouldn't not.
No, but if you say shouldn't, it's no. You shouldn't.
Yeah,
You,
You shouldn't. Don't have a notebook.
Okay. Okay. What is it? Let me try to understand that. You should or you shouldn't?
No puedes estar sin cuaderno.
Oh, no, no puede estar sin cuaderno. In this case, will be positive, right? You should have a notebook, right? You should have an agenda to write something. Yes. What else? Everybody, tell me, everybody. I remember proactiveness.
They,
Tell me.
they shouldn't see the cell phone.
Exactly, right? Like this one in a meeting is terrible. It's not good. Good. What else? What else? What else?
You
shouldn't listen to music.
Shouldn't listen to music. There you go. Yes, Michael, go ahead.
You should. You shouldn't. You should keep calm.
Keep calm, right? You should pay attention. That's right. How about this one? Drowning. Drowning. We should or we shouldn't. Is very disrespectful when you. It's okay, right? Drowning is a biological reaction that we have when we are tired, exhausted, especially at night. It's normal to drown, but some people they exaggerate. They exaggerate, like, uh, uh. Everybody can hear that. It's like it's not good. What is drowning?
Bostezar.
Exactly, but very loud, very loud that everybody can hear. So it's not good. Right? We shouldn't, right? We better cover our mouth. Good. What else? Some people, for example, in some places, they they take off the shoes. I don't know if you have seen this. Some people, when they're in a meeting or they are doing something, so they take off the shoes, for example. No, never in meetings. Good. What else?
You better not sleep.
Exactly. Good. That's a good one. Yes.
So some people sleep in a meeting with is more large.
Fall asleep. The action is fall asleep. Like
False.
fall asleep, right? It's like a head up. When you're heading up, head up. Head up, right? You need to control, right? Especially, but people can see when you are heading up. Okay, that means that you're not there. You're not in the meeting, right? Some things that we shouldn't do. We shouldn't. How about, for example, yes, what else? How about when we are eating? Imagine in a formal environment, good? Yeah, supervisors, managers, good. Everybody's there eating together. What are the things that we should and we shouldn't do? Adele, Irene, Hugo, Jacqueline, Eunice, Jennifer, tell me, Ludwig.
You shouldn't eat with the fingers.
You shouldn't eat with the fingers. Okay, there you go. What else? Jacqueline, Irene, Eunice, Hugo.
You shouldn't eat with your mouth open.
You shouldn't eat with your mouth open. Okay, let me see. Maybe, yes, it's true. And oh, you shouldn't speak, right? You shouldn't speak with your mouth full of food and then talking. It's not good. It's not a good idea. We shouldn't. What else?
We shouldn't make noise with food.
Okay, you yes, make noise. Like for example, when people is having some soup or chocolates, or let's say coffee. Some people they slurp very strong. Slurp. What is a slurp?
Succionar.
Yes, it's like for example when you have a soup, chicken soup, and or you have
Sorber.
or you have for example hot coffee, right? The hot coffee, yes, the action, right? So people can hear. Yeah, that for example I had the opportunity to work in a, I think I told you last time, in a Korean company. I went to a Korean, only Korean guys, the Chinese one, but they are not Chinese, they are Koreans. So lunch time, they these people, they really love spaghettis. They really love this kind of noodles. Noodles is like lunch and dinner and breakfast, I think. And they have a bunch of noodles and
The
with the soup,
breakfast.
and they put it like until they finish it. And that was like, wow, that's very fast. But you could hear the slurping sound, like yes. And well, sometimes it depends, right? Good. What else? What else we shouldn't do while eating? Imagine we're eating together, right, in a formal environment. What are the things that we should and shouldn't do?
You shouldn't eat much.
You shouldn't eat too much. Maybe. Okay.
Talking about etiquette, some people say we shouldn't put our elbows on the table.
Exactly, right? We shouldn't put our elbows in the table. Yes, it's not good. Yes.
Maybe you shouldn't make jokes or bromas, no sé.
Jokes, all right, maybe jokes. Okay. Or even terrible things, right? Like maybe if you have problems with your stomach, go somewhere else, right? But move things that we shouldn't, right? But sometimes this is not formal. I know that it sounds kind of funny, but it's something that happens. 14 is something common sometimes, right? But something that we had to avoid. What is that? That's very funny. What is it? What is 14? Maurice, what is that?
Yeah.
What is 14?
Is no, I don't want to.
But that's normal. That's normal. Yes, that's normal. Something that happens, right? Do you understand that part, everybody? Yes, right? It's like when you have a air on your stomach and you let it go in a different direction, right? 14, right? And then imagine in a closed area, so you can that this is not a good thing, right? The things that we shouldn't do. But sometimes we never know, right? We never know, that might happen. But in a formal environment, there are some etiquettes, right? Etiquettes that we should follow and things that we shouldn't, right? Good. What else? Other things. Or like this one. How about this one? This one, burp. Burp? No? Jamie, what is burp? When you drink a lot of soda, and then you have and then you have air through your throat.
I don't know.
Imagine that you drink soda. What happens when you drink soda? You want to burp.
Eructo.
Yes, good. Yeah, it's like the air through your throat. Exactly, right? So those kind of etiquettes that we shouldn't do. When we are eating, imagine, and we are in a meeting or any other environment. Yes, there are some formal things that we need to follow. So right now, we will talk about some policies and some etiquettes. Let me see. Policies and yes, and also some rules, which is part of your in the book. In the last units, we talk about policies, rules, and etiquettes, right? Etiquettes is like manners, good manners, right? We have good manners and we have bad manners. For example, if someone, if you know someone is eating, so we should say, hey, enjoy it, good appetite, enjoy your food, right? We need to say something because it's very rude when someone doesn't say anything. Good. So there are some things that we should and shouldn't. So what we're gonna do right now, I'm gonna give you time, and in pairs, you will have to select one company. For example, Mr. Camero, and let's say it in Adele. Adele, where do you work? What's your company's name? Adele?
I work at one link. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I work at One Link. Good, very
I
nice.
work
One
at
Link.
yes.
One Link across from UCA University.
UCA.
One Link. UCA University.
Yes. In
Okay.
the Cuscatlan Tower.
In the Cuscatlan Tower, to be more exact. Good. And Mr. Gamero, where
Yes.
do you work?
I work at Optima Consultores.
Optima Consultores. Okay, so imagine that you're working together. You will have to select one company, either your company or Adele's company, and you need to tell about the policies and some rules and etiquettes that you have. For example, Adele, when you go to One Link, yeah, you should wear your badge or you shouldn't wear your badge.
You, I should wear my badge.
All the time, right?
Wear
Good.
my badge all time.
How about cell phones? Can you go in with your cell phone?
The agent don't use the cell phone in the floor.
So
But
agents,
the
they
staff,
shouldn't, right?
they shouldn't. The staff, yes, show the cell phone
Should use the
in
cell phone.
the floor.
Okay.
Yes.
Those are policies, right? Those are policies. How about clothes? In the clothes, can we go to work with shorts and sandals?
In occasion, for example, the weekends, the weekends you can use a shirt and sandals, no problem.
Depending the occasion, right? But there are some rules, right? There are some,
Yeah.
that's what you need to do. You need to select one of your company, one of your classmates company, and talk about some policies, etiquettes, and some rules, right? For example, even for example, we in the academy teaching, the hair, right? It must be like a formal style. It's part of the policies. We have to. Maybe when presential classes, we need to we should all the time wear long sleeve shirts. Long sleeve, let me see, shirts, long sleeve shirts. We have to, it's like we should all the time, we better wear long sleeve shirt. Understand that part, right? Long sleeve, sleeve shirts.
Tie.
Yeah, and a tie sometimes. For example, if you wear the uniform from the institution, you don't need a tie, I'm sorry. But then if you are wearing another shirt, yes, you should wear a tie. Those are policies. Okay, so I'm gonna give you time, so you will have to discuss with one of your partners, select one company, only one company, not the two companies, only one, and then talk about policies, and then you come back and explain us the policies. Okay, so we are 21. Let me see, let me make sure that everybody's here. Okay, everybody can listen, right? Everybody has the audio because we need to talk. Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Hugo,
Yeah.
Jennifer, yes. Maurice. Well, yeah, everybody's here.
Yes, teacher.
Peter. Okay. Ludwig. Yes. Andrea Rocio.
Yes.
Good. Michael. Good. Yes. Because sometimes I send you to the group and then you are like with another partner, but one doesn't answer and the other one is like, hi, hello, hello. So both disconnect. No, that's not the idea. The idea is to practice. Irene, yes, right. Good. There you are. Thank you. There she is. Remember, select one company and tell me policies using should, we should do this, we shouldn't do that. All right, we better do this. We oughta, you use the modal verbs. So let me go ahead and good. There you go. Jamie, Jamie, do you see the invitation, Jamie? Michael, Jamie, Michael.
Ajá, o
In English, in English. Finish?
what do you say? Risotadas. You shouldn't. Never.
We shouldn't?
With risotadas, a laugh, big loud. Never. Not permit. Not permit. You shouldn't.
We shouldn't, okay? Yes.
Yes, you shouldn't do this. And what else?
Write down, we shouldn't, we should, we shouldn't, we better not, we oughta. Write yeah, write, for example, the etiquettes and also the what is it, the rules or policies in your company, because you need to explain. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great. Let me go ahead and visit the other one. Finished, Maurice, Jennifer?
Yes.
Yes, we think.
Okay. So which company were you talking about?
Atento.
Okay. And yes, so there are some rules and some policies about atento, right? Like which rules, Jennifer?
You should not drink alcohol.
Alcohol. Shouldn't drink
Bebidas,
alcohol.
bebidas ajá.
Alcoholic beverages.
You should not eat at the position.
In your desk or in your spot.
Yes, in the drink. No, eat
All right.
and drink.
Okay.
You
shouldn't. Oh, should or shouldn't?
You
Yeah.
should.
Okay, great.
Yes. Press for.
You shouldn't.
You should dress for. Vestir formal. Deben vestir formal.
You should dress formal. Okay.
Yes.
What else, Maurice? Thank you, Jennifer. What other like etiquettes?
The girls shouldn't use miniskirt.
Really? No miniskirt?
Yeah, it's terrible, but
it's terrible, you said. Okay. It's bad, right? You said. Okay.
And they had to use some kind of card for get enter of the company.
Yeah, it's the badge, right? They should wear the badge all the time. Yes.
They should wear the badge. Okay. And what's more, I don't know. They can shouldn't use shorts or t-shirt. T-shirt.
T-shirts. Okay.
I don't remember. I don't remember more rules.
What else? Like maybe some negative things or positive things that we shouldn't. For example, Imagine working in atento is like in a call center, right? So then, for example, what are the things that we should do or shouldn't do? Like, for example, when you're talking to a client or a customer, for example, you shouldn't offend a customer. You shouldn't raise your voice with a customer, right? Because that's your job. So there are some penalties.
Okay.
How about a TNR? What are your policies at TNR?
CNR.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Friday, informal Fridays. And just a Friday, the people can wear jeans, but the rest of the week should use formal dress.
Mm-hmm.
And what more, they should to
They should. Mm-hmm.
they should to take care about their computers.
Yes.
And
Remember, should never preposition to. Should to. They should take care.
should
Yes.
take care. Okay. And should um, remain clean the area. It's good.
Okay.
It's correct.
It's correct.
Remain clean their area of work area. And what's more, they have to read very carefully the document and um, they should do they should, sorry, I don't know what's more. Mm, be carefully with the information. They shouldn't connect some devices from the computer, like USB,
Mm-hmm. Exactly. No
pen
USB.
drives, pen drives, or cell phones connecting in the computer. They shouldn't to talk with cell phone while are um, at, they are atendiendo a una persona, assistant to a client. And they shouldn't give information for free to the client. Well, there is a kind of information that they should give them, but not all of the information. And they should be amable,
kind.
gentle.
They should be kind.
What's the difference with gentle?
Gentle. You can say gentle, but it's more common to say kind. It's common, yeah, kind, very kind. Yes, they should be kind. Or in this case, you can also say polite. Polite. They should be polite. Okay, great. Yes. So we're gonna go back to the room in a moment. Just give me a moment. Hello, Michael.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Did you get disconnected?
Yes, I am disconnected, but on homework with my children.
You're doing homework with your children?
Yes, and my girl, little girl.
With my little girl, yes, with my little girl.
She have nine old years.
She's 9. She is 9 years old.
Years old, sí, yes.
She's 9 years old. Okay, good. So I hope you finished with the talking about some policies, right? Some rules that we have. Yes, depending the company, right? Some companies have like a strict policies. Some other companies, they don't, right? It's like, it's your decision. How about being punctual? We should be punctual or we shouldn't?
We shouldn't.
We shouldn't be punctual or we better be punctual?
We better be
We
punctual.
better be punctual.
Of course, right? We better be punctual. Depending, for example, if you, depending where you work, if you arrive like at 10, 15 minutes late, it's like, okay, no problem, right? I'm gonna leave at 15 minutes late.
If you are a Salesforce.
Yes, but then, for example, in call centers, the people that work in call center, you better be, it's just like you better be punctual because you need to mark, you need to log into your applications, to your programs right on time, right? It's mandatory. So that's, it's very you gotta be punctual, very punctual. Yes, and depending where you work, i I met up some people from a company that they created the schedule. They didn't have a schedule. They needed to work 7 hours during the day. That was the time, 7 hours. You decide either in the morning or in the afternoon, it doesn't matter, but you need to work 7 hours. Sometimes people, they go to work at 7 a.m. so they finish at 3. Sometimes now I will go at 11, but they finish around 7 or 9 p.m. So they created it. That was a very flexible schedule, but the majority, we had to be punctual. Now, let me show you this, which is part of the book. I mean, part of the short book. It says here. Good. Let me get someone to read it. Jacqueline, we haven't heard. I haven't heard Jacqueline today. Go ahead, Jacqueline. Help me reading.
Okay.
Read.
All okay. Read the article on workplace etiquette guidelines.
Continue.
Okay. B. Then identify the key details to answer the comprehension question.
Okay. It's then identify the key details to answer the comprehension questions, right? Thank you. Rocio Guerra, continue. Good.
Good etiquette at the workplace. There are many workplace etiquette with guidelines, but the most important is to be punctual to your office.
Thank you, right? The most important is to be punctual. I think that's for everybody. We better be punctual as always. Good. Irene, continue. However, I'm sorry, if you, Irene, continue.
It is you know that you will be late. Then a good etiquette guideline will be to call the connection authority and report the reason why you are late.
Okay, well, actually, let me see. Where are you? Here, it's here. It says, if you are late because...
Okay. Answer.
Don't worry, go ahead. If you
are late because you have an emergency.
Emergency. Emergency.
That is okay.
That is okay.
However, habitual late comers are never appreciated in any
appreciated.
In any organization.
Thank you, right? That's correct, right? However, what is however? We have what is a linking word? Sin embargo, right? However, habitual latecomers is like a person that is always late. Almost every day is late. So then it's like it's not appreciated in any organization. We don't. Good. Thank you. Yes. Hugo, continue.
If you get to your office on time, you show that you are responsible and you respect the organization.
Okay, thank you. Eric, continue. If you know.
Is if you know that you will be late, then a good etiquette
Guideline.
will
Guideline.
guideline guideline will be to call the concerned
To be called the concerned authority.
to call the concerned authority and report the reason why you are late.
The reason why. The reason why you are late. Yes, you need to report the reason why you are late. Good. Now, let me continue with another one. Ludwin, continue.
Hello.
Okay, here, etiquette.
Okay. Etiquette is also important when you have to communicate with employees or clients in any part of
The word.
the world.
Thank you. Jennifer, continue. In those cases.
Perdón, me perdí.
Yes, it's here.
In those cases.
In those cases.
In those cases, it is necessary to have good knowledge on the workplace, email etiquette of other work.
Thank you, right? It's knowledge, right? A good knowledge. Knowledge, right? Knowledge, to have knowledge. Yes, thank you. Jami, continue.
Knowledge.
In the official emails.
In the official emails, you need to mention, oh, you need to mention the subject clearly and be concise. You also need
and be concise.
be concise. Be concise. You also need to include all the important details. You should use formal and grammatical correct language for emails.
Correct. Thank you. Let me get someone. Christian, continue. In addition.
In addition.
In addition, knowledge of telephone.
Knowledge.
Of knowledge.
Knowledge.
Permítanlo. Of telephone etiquette in the workplace is very essential.
Essential.
Sigo.
Yes, continue.
We have to speak on the telephone at some point during our daily work.
Thank you.
Be polite when you talk to your employees or your supervisor.
Thank you. Good. Rocio Guerra. Okay, go ahead, Rocio. I think you really want to learn. Let me see. Okay, go ahead, Rocio.
Listen. Listen to what they say carefully and do not interrupt. Be sure your voice is clean. When you speak to avoid wrong interpretation.
Interpretations to avoid wrong interpretations, right? So it says be sure your voice is clear when you speak to avoid wrong interpretations. Wrong interpretations, right? So you need to have a very clear voice. A clear voice, right? It's part of the etiquette. When you are communicating, you need to have a good communication, right? Good pronunciation, because so you can avoid some wrong interpretations, incorrect interpretations. Thank you. Let me get another one. Good. Eunice, go ahead.
Etiquette.
Guidelines.
Guidelines are important even when you are celebrating with your coworkers.
Yes.
If you get a call when you are eating, say, excuse me, and then receiving the call.
Thank you. Andrea, I'm sorry, Natalie Alvarenga. Natalia, go ahead. Do not talk.
Do not talk loudly while eating
While eating.
eating. And remember to close your mouth when you chew.
When you chew, chew is like the action when you have a gum, for example, you chew a gum. Chew, the action to chew something, okay? Thank you. Let me get another one. Adele, continue, Adele.
You should remember that your behavior and manners are under observation. Following etiquette guidelines can play a very vital role for the future promotion.
Exactly. Okay. This is really good. And this is for everybody, right? It says you should remember that your behavior, Adele, is behavior, right?
Behavior.
Behavior. Behavior is the way that you act, the way that you socialize, right? Your behavior. And manners are under observation. Everybody's observing you, is watching you. So following etiquette guidelines can play a very vital, this is vital role for future promotions. Yes, if you are planning to get for example, a better job or a promotion in your company, so etiquettes that everybody's watching. For example, they can say, okay, Adele is very responsible. She's very punctual. She's very respectful. She's very friendly. Okay, she has good manners, good behavior. So those are good points when you are applying for a promotion. Good. Now I have some questions here. Let me see. Let me get someone. Mariela. Mari.
Hi.
Hello, Mary. Okay, Mariela, here we go. It says, if you know you're late, you should compensate
Call
the
the
time.
person you report to.
Very nice. Good. Savior, next. Question number 2.
Where is tit to apply in official emails?
Uh-huh. A, B, or C?
I think express the subject clearly.
Clearly, right? That like, I don't know who read it. Concise. Concise? What is concise? You know, right? Concise, to be concise. With your conciso, right? O preciso, con su información, all with the things they want to say. Good. Let me ask another one. Rafael, 3. It says, which is not a good etiquette when talking on the phone? Which is not a good etiquette when talking on the phone? A, B, or C?
B option.
Read it.
Interrupt the other speaker.
Very good. That's correct. That's not good. Gamero, Mr. Gamero, 4. If you receive a call while you are eating with coworkers, you should A, B, or C? Your audio, Mr. Gamero?
Okay, the letter C.
Okay. Read what is letter C?
Leave the table and answer the call.
There you go. That's correct. And here we have some examples about etiquettes, some vocabulary that maybe it will help you. Let me see. Maurice, can you read the first one, the first 5 etiquettes? Maurice?
Wait, what? The
This
etiquette?
one. Yeah, read this one. The vocabulary.
Etiquette, guidelines, polite, manners, regards.
Regards. Okay, good. What is regards? What is
Salud.
Yeah, my best regards, right? Saludos, regards. Very nice. Good. Then I have another one. Let me see. Giovanni, Ludwig, you got this ones?
Yes. Punctual. Latecomer. Behavior. Salutation.
Salutation. Yes.
Subject.
Yeah. To salute. To salute is like hi, bye, good morning, good afternoon. And subject. So punctual, and this one is behavior. Behavior. What is behavior? What is the meaning of behavior?
Deseos.
Again?
Deseos.
Deseos?
No.
Okay. Behavior is different.
Comportamiento.
Es comportamiento.
It's like a
It's like a, yes, go ahead, Hugo.
Behavior.
Yes, behavior. It's like good manner. It's like a, oh, I mean, could be good or could be bad, depending what is your behavior, right? If you have a good behavior or a bad behavior, it depends, right? It depends. Good.
Yes.
It depends. For example, Hugo, at school, when you were at school, did you have a good behavior or a bad behavior? Like
I had a good behavior.
a good behavior. Okay, very nice. At work, we need to have, or we should have, or we better have a good behavior, right? Responsible, punctual, yes, and so on and so on. And I have other one that's gonna be different. Communication. That's a different topic. When we ask polite to someone. Okay. Now this is about giving recommendations, suggestions, especially when good manners or bad manners, things that we shouldn't do. Yes. For example, in El Salvador, we have good things in our culture, but we also have bad things, right? Things that we shouldn't do. For example, we shouldn't throw trash on the street, for example, right? That's something terrible that not many people, probably just few people respect this rule, but the rest, they don't care. People don't care, right? They're eating something, a churrito or something, they just fold it and away. Good. I have seen a lot of people, for example, in the bus, public transportation, drinking a soda, right? Coca-Cola, finished, good, and then away. Yeah, that's bad. We shouldn't do that. We should take care of the environment, right? Especially our place. Yes, I saw a case that it was very sad, and I was even like a little bit like upset because it was a girl. It was maybe 20, 25 years old girl. She was drinking a soda, but the soda was maybe like 80% of the soda, 80%, right? Imagine almost complete. So she opened the window and she threw it away. And there was a motorcycle rider right on the other side. So she hit with the bottle, with the can in this case, right in the head of the of the rider. So that the other person almost had an accident because of that. So the guy was like trying to equilibrate the motorcycle, and he stopped. Imagine. So that was, yes, go ahead, Gamero. Mr. Gamero.
A quarter watermelon. I see.
A watermelon.
Quarter. Yes, a quarter
Uh-huh.
watermelon for the bus windows
Through the window, watermelon,
to the
big
street.
watermelon, through to the
A
street.
quarter. Yes.
Yeah, that's we have good things, right, in El Salvador, but there are some things that we shouldn't do, like this throwing things. Imagine this girl almost killed one person, almost killed one guy. Yes, más vale que andaba el casco, pero imagine una soda casi que llena, eso duele, que le peguen la cabeza a uno, no es cosa fácil. Y la tiró por la ventana y le pegó cabal en la cabeza al chero. Por poco tiene un accidente. Y lo peor, se iba riendo de la felicidad. And that was like very upsetting. And I said, this girl doesn't have education at all. Well, that's not education. It's about behavior, right? You need to have good behavior. And that was terrible. But anyway, yes, things that we should and shouldn't do. So we have a lot of, what? Let's say that things to improve and things that we shouldn't do. Now, let me, we're gonna do something. For tomorrow, we're gonna have some speaking, a, what is it? Activity. We're gonna work in pairs, and we're gonna talk about some common problems that we have. So you need to talk about a problem. You need to describe the problem. Describe the problem. Okay, and give some solutions. Using should, shouldn't, right? You can also talk about when you describe like some causes, all right? Some consequences and solutions. Good. So first, we need to select one topic, right? A problem. What could be a problem? Let's say like a problem that we have here in our country, something that we have. Give me one problem that we have.
Traffic.
Okay. Good. What else, everybody? Any other problem?
Warming.
Again?
Global warming.
Global warming.
Population.
Okay. That is like a overpopulation.
Violence.
Corruption.
Okay. Overpopulation. What else?
Corruption.
Violence. Okay. Violence. Okay. We have corruption. Good. What else? Other problems that we have here in our reality. El Salvador reality.
Unemployment.
Yes, that's correct. It's
Unemployment.
Unemployment. Yes, that is a common unemployment. Yes. Another one?
Pollution.
Pollution. Okay. Nice. Any other problem?
Pandemic.
Again?
The pandemic.
Okay. This the virus that we have. This is a problem. Good. What else, everybody? Other problem that we have? We have a lot. Tell me. Any other problem? Jamie, Jenny, Christian, everybody, problems that we have. Traffic, global warming is very hot, right? Overpopulation, a lot of people. That will be related with corruption, right? This one, this is a big problem, I think, and also housing. To get a house is so difficult, or to buy a house is extremely expensive. Okay, what
Poverty.
else? Again?
Poverty.
Poverty. Poverty? Poor, poor people. Okay, there you go. What else? Other problems?
The water.
Yes. The water is a problem. Yes.
The education.
Bad education.
Yeah. Believe it or not, we have bad education. Yes, in some places, in some areas. What else?
Pensions.
Again?
Pension.
Pensions. Okay. Pensions. What else?
Bad nutrition.
Nutrition. Bad nutrition. Okay. That is the correct expression is like this, like nourishment. Nourishment. It's like nutrition, but it's not. We don't say nutrition. It's like this one. Bad nourishment. Bad nutrition. Okay. What else? Any other problem? No more problems?
Child labor.
Again? What is?
Child labor.
Okay. Like maybe children's labor?
Yes.
Maybe. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it could be, but it's not very common. But let's say it's a problem. Yes. Or maybe, for example, I can say like homeless, homeless people in general. Homeless, like no houses, no house, no job, live on the street. They live on the street, homeless people.
Violence against women.
Violence against women. Okay, that's with violence in general. Yes, it's correct. What else?
Difficult
Anim-
to adopt.
Difficult to adopt. Adopting, is that a problem?
Yes, it's true.
It's true. Okay,
It's
so
very difficult.
really,
A lot of difficult.
why? Why is so
Big,
difficult?
big problem because this, como puedo decir, exigen,
They require.
they require a lot of uh, for you, but the child,
They ask for a lot of requirements.
but the child, they are in an ugly place.
It's true. Yes.
If you want, okay, adopt for your house, it's a big problem.
All right.
The
Yes.
process is very longer.
Again, the process is very long, right? Yes, and poor kids, right? There are a lot of homeless kids, right? Kids living on the street that they don't have family, no house, they live on the street. Yes, it's terrible. And the problem is like it's so difficult to adopt or help. For example, if you find a kid on the street and then you said, "Oh, let's go home. I will give you house and food." You can't. You may go to jail if you do that. Yes. Good. So going back to this, we have some topics like traffic, warming, right? It's very hot, the weather, overpopulation, a lot of people, violence, corruption, unemployment, a lot of people looking for jobs. We're not able to find it. Pollution, pollution, understand pollution? It's like contamination, but don't say contamination is pollution. This virus is a problem. Housing is so difficult to get a house. Poverty, there's a lot of people that there are very, very poor people. Yeah, well, the majority were poor, right? But At least we have a job, we have a house, so then we're not that poor. But other people, it's so difficult. Water, education, pensions, nourishment, and not good food, and for deforestations, homeless people. So um, let me take a picture of this. I'm going to take a picture, and in pairs, you will have to select one topic. One topic. I don't know who, and then tomorrow you need to explain the problem, some causes, and some like in this case, like consequences. And you need to give solutions. What should we do with the traffic? We should, we shouldn't. What should we do with the global warming? We should, we shouldn't. We better do this. We better plant trees or something. So I send it to the group. So you will have to select a topic. Let me see. I have 2 minutes just to create this. So we're 20.
But 2 minutes for the finish.
I'm sorry. What is it?
This is for tomorrow.
Yeah, for tomorrow. And you're gonna work with the same person that you were working with. Let me see.
Okay.
The same person. For example, let me see. The same person that you were working, like for example, Jennifer and Mauricio, Eunice and Natalia. Okay. And Irene, Rocio and Jamilet, Xavier and Mariela, Andrea Rocio and Christian, Hugo and Mr. Gamero, Jacqueline Magali with Rafael. And we had another one, Ludwin, Michael, and Eric. But I think I can create another group, right? I'm going to create another one because I had 3 here. So I'm going to take to number 6. Okay, let me do it again. So the same person, Mauricio and Jennifer, Eunice Natalia, Rocío Guerra con Jamilet, Xavier with Mariela, Andrea Rocio with Christian, Irene with Michael, Miguel and Irene, Hugo and Oscar, Jacqueline and Rafael, Eric and Ludwig, right? These are your people. So you will have to select any of those topics, and then you will need to explain that tomorrow. That's gonna be our speaking activity for tomorrow. And try to describe the problem, what are some causes, consequences, and also like solution. What is the solution? For example, overpopulation. What is a solution for that? I know you have a lot of examples, right? What is a solution for overpopulation? We should, we shouldn't, we better not, we oughta, with overpopulation. I met a girl like 27 years old. Imagine 27 years old girl with 6 kids, and she was 27 with 6 kids, and I was like, really? Okay.
They see TV.
Okay. You should watch TV, right? That's a good example. Okay. Yes. What are the things, right? Yes. We should implement some educational programs at school. We as parents should educate kids about, procreating, right? So sex education, right, should be implemented in some levels in the education so people can be aware to reduce the overpopulation, because we are a lot of people in a very small place. So Remember your partner, select one topic, you can communicate, and tomorrow we talk. Remember, I gave you last time 5 minutes. That was 2.5 for each, so you need to talk and prepare for that. So thank you,
Any talk,
everybody. Yes,
any topic.
any topic, you have any problem, and then you describe it. Good, got it? So thank you. I'll see you tomorrow
Okay.
then, all right? I'll see you tomorrow, and we talk tomorrow. Have a great night.
Okay.
Take care.
See you tomorrow.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.